out to it unless y'all want to. I do want to say that we do not own the copyrights to this music if any music is played on this media. So y'all won't fuck with us. You feel me? Man, what's up? What's up, man? We appreciate y'all for checking in with the G Spot podcast. I'm back, season 3 in the motherfucking building. As you can see, man, I want to first and foremost introduce. First off, praise God from whom our blessings flow. I want to introduce y'all my new co-host. This is her first time on for the building. My friend Mercedes. If y'all know me, man, y'all know Mercedes. I let her introduce herself. Tell her a little bit about herself. Don't be afraid.
Mercedes, we've been friends for a long time. I was very surprised when he asked me to do this with him, but very excited. We got a lot of stuff for y'all in store for y'all this season. You know, just ready for the journey. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah. So, tonight, man, I got my brother in the building, Isoto. I'm definitely gonna go give it Baba in the building. How long you been in now? The priest has been what?
As official?
Yeah, as an official.
Not as Yahweh.
Right. As an official
Two,
priest.
two, 2 weeks.
And how that's been?
It's been busy, man.
Yeah,
It's been busy.
Congratulations, by the way.
man. What's been during your whole year as a Yahweh? Okay, so first of all, can you explain to us what a Yahweh is?
Well, Yahweh is a baby. It's a process of being reborn and shedding everything that you wore before and becoming something else. Becoming closer to God, basically. And the Yahweh is just it's a priest in training. You either being trained by a Nepha or a Babalao, and the secrets of the Orisha that crowns your head, like
Right.
mine, I'm Eshu and Oshun. So my ear teaches me the secrets of those Orisha. That's
Yeah.
basically what it is. It's
Yeah.
a year in white. You seeing me through the city. I was in white.
Yeah.
All the time. White hat, white drawers, white everything.
You
Yeah.
did your thing,
Like-
man.
I did that.
Yeah. What was the toughest thing for you during your whole Yahweh journey?
Fucking not being my old self. Like not going back to being what I was, because it's so easy to go back to doing whatever you was doing before.
Yeah.
That is the hardest thing is staying on your mission
Yeah.
and not being worried about what's going on around you.
Yeah.
That was the hardest thing for me. The white was easy because you get up every day, you
Yeah.
wear white.
Yeah.
The hard part now is finding clothes. Like, 'cause, I'm a barber, so I dress traditional.
Yeah.
You see me, I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to put some stacks on. I might put some shorts on. But I'm going to dress like a barber all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's harder now because ain't really no. We had to order our stuff, so I can't just go in any store and buy some barber clothes.
Yeah, I get it. But you got that coming. I know. I think one point that you had made. I know when you get into, we all are on spiritual journeys. Even if you're not on the path that we are on, everybody's on a spiritual journey.
Right.
No matter what you
When
practice.
you come to the earth, you're on a spiritual.
Yeah, we are all spiritual people. And it's so funny to me when you'll see people who are of different faith systems, they will come into the game and be like, y'all spiritual folk, but y'all spiritual folk too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just have a different path.
Yeah.
But one thing I will say, when that is something that's hard to get away from is your old self when you're trying to become stronger spiritually
Right.
and what you believe in. It's very hard to get away from your old self, man. But especially when you live in the town that you grew up in,
Right.
you kind of
Everybody think they know you.
everybody think they know you, and everybody think you can't change, but everybody want to believe that they can change.
Right.
That shit is weird as fuck, right?
Right.
Change
So-
is inevitable.
Yes,
Like you gonna be what you gonna be. Like you,
Yeah.
you no matter what you go through, people think bad things is really like terrible. If you make it through it, what made it so bad?
Exactly.
Like you know what I'm saying? What was the lesson in that?
yeah,
Like people really need to sit back and think what they be putting out,
yeah,
because it's not accurate. The internet is not accurate.
yeah,
It's we spiritual people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And going off that, as you know, I've been on my own little spiritual journey, and I do believe in it. Now, like you got to go through to get through, like
Gotta go
real,
through to
real
get
talk.
Yeah.
Just because of the stuff I went through at the beginning, like my year started off horrible, but me being on my journey, praying every day, you know, doing the work, whatever the case may be, things started to turn around. So I do believe, like, you know, now I look at it as things like, you know,
Yeah,
bad things gonna happen. It's just life.
yeah,
But
It's
you
a
know, it's
lesson.
just a test. You gotta get through it. you
yeah.
know?
We I was talking to one of my homegirls today, and we was talking about the same thing, you know, with lessons and growing, and I think another thing that's really hard when you going on your spiritual journey is the people that you have to leave behind, or the people that you have to separate
Them
yourself
boys
from.
gonna fucking shed they self off.
Yeah.
It's like an onion.
Yeah, they will, and it's crazy though. Let me tell you, one thing I do know is that you have to be very specific when you pray.
Right.
And it's funny that Tamika, as they prophesying, Tamika wrote me and she told me a prayer to say, and she said, "Ask God to remove everything that you don't need without causing you confusion."
I say.
And I was like, "Damn, Tamika, you right. You have to be very specific. I mean, even regardless of what you believe in, even when you know do what we follow, you have to be very specific
Yeah.
and be intentional with what you requesting from God. Yeah,
Because they'll do whatever that what they feel appropriate. You have to be very specific and detailed with anything.
yeah,
Definitely.
definitely be detailed. So tonight, man, first of all, before we get too deep into everything, I do want to let y'all know about an event that we got coming up next Friday. We got the Trap Karaoke.
I shade.
Make sure y'all come out. And
I
we
thought it
got
was
Saturday. My bad, y'all. Saturday, 8 until my bad. We got. I could say this on my shit. We got Pussy Hoe PH. I don't like to call her that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't believe in calling women shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
But don't say
Yeah.
her name.
I'ma just call her
She
PH.
Yeah, just call her.
But then you think of PH, you think of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, PH Balance.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no,
But
I don't
see,
know.
that's her stage name.
That's her
She
stage
probably
name, man. And
don't
when she introduces herself, she says that's what her name is.
Yeah.
And but she'll definitely be in the building, man. Make sure y'all come check us out next Friday, 8 p.m. until. We got DJ Hell that's gonna be in the
Okay.
building.
Music gonna be lit.
Music gonna be lit. BYOB, because you know, which I mean, y'all should really be fucking lit then. But we also we got we got $25 tickets too, and that'll come with 2 complimentary drinks. We have hookah in the building.
And don't be shy.
Don't be shy, man.
Y'all got hookah.
Yeah.
Don't come through.
Yeah, so shout out to my
We
girl
need you like you be
2C
at home in the car.
TK. With her business and she's bringing along. I'll later post her business
She bringing
name
hookahs?
and she'll be bringing the hookahs. But man, make sure y'all check that out for real. Y'all can either get the tickets. Y'all can pay at the door. Either y'all can get y'all tickets on Eventbrite. Definitely hit up Eventbrite because we're looking for a certain amount of people to be in the building. So make sure y'all get y'all tickets now. I'll post a link again tonight when the show is over. Make sure y'all in the building. Tonight, man, we got an interesting conversation. You know me, I'm one of those deep thinkers, you know what I'm saying? I be like, you know, after you done got your groove on and like y'all laying on the side of the bed, y'all talk about some deep shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like to do. I like to open your mind, make you think about some shit. You feel me? So tonight we're gonna be talking about the question that I posted earlier when I asked y'all, and it was a lot of people agree with the question of, do you think that it's possible to be with somebody in a relationship or a marriage and not think of being with somebody else physically or intimately? So I'm gonna let my co-host answer that first, right? Well, first, let me say this. Hold on one second. I was trying to read my fucking statistics, but one thing I did notice that when I did the poll, more people said yes than no, which kind of surprised me.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie. For me personally, maybe because I've never been in a situation where I've liked motherfuckers, of course. Okay, now I'm gonna be real, nigga. I'm gonna be real. But I've never been in a situation to where I felt like
Come on with it. Come on.
you the one for me. I felt like it, but it would be a time.
Yeah.
It would be like, you know what, I'm second guessing this. I've never been in a situation where I didn't never have to second guess if this is really what I want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's not a second guessing though.
and that's what I'm saying. So then I can say that maybe that's why I have my opinion on the way that
Why
I
do
do.
you think it's not a second guess?
Because like, if I fuck with you and I love you, it's beautiful women all over the world. It's beautiful. You know, women compliment women all the time.
Right.
So what makes you think your man doesn't feel that woman is beautiful? And that doesn't take away from how I feel about you at all.
Right.
Like that, I don't go home. I ain't finna. Women get ahead of us when they think about how we think. Don't worry about how we think.
Oh, we'll never know how you think.
Worry about what we're doing, our actions. Now, if I
Yeah.
see this woman and I'm actively pursuing her and trying to fuck her, I'm dead ass wrong. But if I see her like, damn, she fine, babe. That's okay.
Yeah.
That is quite okay.
You're right. That is okay.
I ain't going.
But it depends on the woman that you're with,
Yeah.
She got to be ready for that.
Yeah.
and that's okay for you because she got to be ready for that.
I mean,
That's your stand. Some women are just not going to be ready for that.
You know what, women, y'all ask for communicators.
Absolutely.
Y'all ask for understanders.
Because I'm going to look at
And we be giving y'all this, and y'all be like, man, this nigga too much. Like, if I think a woman is beautiful, I should be able to tell you, no matter, maybe a younger woman, because younger women, they need a little more grooming.
Right.
You know, I feel weird for it.
Which is why a lot of people go for younger women.
Like,
they're on to the next.
No.
No, yes.
She's not saying everybody. She said a lot
I'm
of
not
people.
saying a lot of men.
Yeah. Like, but
choose younger
I don't know why women. I don't choose who I date. Right? It's not. That ain't the thing for me. Like, if I see you talk to me, and if I ain't dating nobody or talking to nobody, and I'm approaching you and I'm talking to you, then if it work out, it work out. It don't. If it don't, I ain't fucking. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not doing all that. That's dumb. Like,
Yeah.
if somebody's for you, they gonna fall right. That shit gonna
Absolutely.
smack you in your face. And
Yeah.
damn, God sent your fine ass to me.
Yeah.
Okay, you know I'm finna deal with you. Like,
Yeah.
this what we choosing to do. This what. Well, first I'm gonna read about it.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna see if it's okay.
We got Vaughn. She said, if you truly are into a person, you don't see anyone else. It's tunnel vision. And I think. Well, hold on. Wait. She must in Princess Diana tunnel. But look. No. I'm gonna say this. I think for women, depending on women's experiences with intimacy and love, they might agree to that because women are easily more in tune with their emotions than men are. So I can see why she would say that.
I can see that, but listen, bro. Let me tell you something. I'm a good looking man, bro. I'm a good looking nigga, bro. But it's some people out there that look better. So you telling me if you as a woman, say you got a man, right? This brother walk by, he all up, he good, you know, he a handsome G. You think that man handsome, right?
Of course.
But do you want to bang him?
That's how
No.
She said it's tunnel
Not
vision.
yet.
But
Yeah. Like I only see you.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah. I only see you, but it's people out there.
So
If I ain't throwing the reel and fishing,
yeah,
it don't matter.
yeah. What you?
I should be able to tell you, like. You
But
know
I
what I'm
think what she means is like her focus is only on you. Like she probably see men, but she don't see them.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
because her focus is on her relationship.
saying? Okay,
Yeah.
then I can understand that.
Yeah.
Marriage should be like that, though.
Marriage.
Marriage.
That's the key word.
Marriage should be like that.
And let me ask you, I'm gonna get off a subject real just for a little minute. We ain't gonna stay on this shit long. Exactly. That's why you call a practitioner, nigga. But with that, let me ask y'all this then. Do y'all believe, and this is a little off subject, but that's all fucking right. Do y'all believe that while in the dating process, or like my grandma used to say, coating, when you mind this motherfucker coating, that you should be allowed to date more than one person?
If you're open and honest.
Let me.
If you establish
Hold on.
with the person what you want right then and there, that's gonna be it.
Okay.
I agree with that. Let me say this though.
Yeah.
People are confused with dating
And being in a
courting,
relationship.
and being in a relationship and being married because it may fucking marriage up to you.
People be giving too much.
If I'm dating,
Cause on the application, what you got, single, then married.
Yeah.
Because if I'm dating, I might be taking her out one night.
Yeah.
She cool as fuck. We might be kicking at the crib watching Netflix.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do with her. I'm dating. Like that's literally what that is. Now if you're my girlfriend and I'm out here doing that, I'm fucking up. Cause that's practicing. But really being my fiance is practicing.
Yeah.
That year that we spend before we get married.
Like y'all will
We
stage.
test, that's when we really supposed to be testing stuff. We really supposed to be seeing like, oh,
Come on now.
you supposed to be shitting. I need to be seeing if I can smell your shit
Come on
every
now.
day. All that. That needs
That's
to be
true.
going down. People keep mixing these things up. That's why we so fucked up. Social media, they see this, that, and that.
Social
You got
media.
girls, man. You got girls. You talk to them for 5 days. They think you supposed to be paying all their bills. You got men think you talk to them for 5 days. You supposed to be cooking, cleaning, all this stuff on brand. The world is fucked up, bro.
The word is fucked up. First of all, and I say this all the time, people say, well, I don't have time to play games. But the thing is, when you're talking to somebody, first of all, get to know this motherfucker. To know
Right.
if this are you even marriage
That's what
material.
dating is.
Friends.
That's what dating. I'm trying to get to know you.
Because you dating saves you
And I
from
learned my lesson on that.
dating
Yeah.
saves you from maybe losing a good friend.
Yes.
We-
Yes.
Like
Years.
Yes.
For
dating
real.
saves that.
Yeah.
Cause you could be my best friend, bro. Some of my best friends are women,
Women,
bro.
yes.
Like, and I'm
Hello.
glad.
My best friends are women.
Hey,
Yeah, my best friends
Like,
are women.
all
One
right,
thing
like
about a woman gonna help you make some money.
I see.
A woman gonna help you make some money.
I can't stand it.
A woman gonna help you make some money, man. All women are different. I will say this. And one thing that me and my friend,
What Finesse say is for show money.
yeah. Well, see, y'all know me. My ass don't even know who finesse is. So, yeah.
All right, it's all right,
Yeah,
friend.
I'm a
We
little
know you
old
know
school.
you
I've been sending little videos and little flicks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
We the
But
same age, bro.
yeah, really? Oh yeah, I just saw that because I thought he was like 40 something.
No.
Yeah.
Like, all them young.
Yeah.
They just look old.
Scratched out.
Drugs.
But
Drugs and the women
Life.
surgery.
a lot for your need.
Nah.
What's up, Tamika? What's up, everybody that's here, though? But if y'all just not checking in, tonight we got my new co-host Mercedes in the building. We got my brother Isoto, Big Baba in the building. We got my bro in the back. He's doing his art thing, Sean Phillips. But the Black Picasso. Tonight, man, we talking about, is it possible for a person to be in a marriage or relationship and to not think of being with someone else intimately? Me personally, I don't think it's possible. Now the thing is,
Because you ain't been with nobody like that.
I
You
get
can't
that from
say
my experiences.
you out the box.
Yeah, but I get that. That's what. But I'm saying from my experience.
You don't count.
Yeah, no, I do count. I do count.
It's your
Now,
opinion.
he's
Yeah.
been in relationships.
Because I've been in relationships.
You said it right though. That's your opinion.
I did at first, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How long it took you to realize that, bro?
After.
Let me tell you, I don't know what this is.
After.
It'd be like a year.
You believe in love at first sight, my boy?
I didn't, but I do now.
You do?
I don't believe in necessarily love at first sight, but I believe in.
You know what love come with, bro?
Not love. I wouldn't say love either.
I believe
in
you can have
like,
connections.
Strong like at first sight.
Sexual attraction.
Yeah.
Maybe that might be what it be.
Sexual energy.
No, not for me.
Sexual energy has nothing.
Let me
to
tell
do
you
with
something.
love.
I build a
You
mental
should
connection
be
with
able
a
to love
person
me
first.
whether my legs work or not.
Yeah.
I'm talking about all three.
Yeah.
Like, period.
Yeah.
So that
Wait. If your
disconnection-
legs work after the fact, though, not like the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That
No.
don't, nobody got to love you because you're in the goddamn wheelchair. What the fuck?
Then you know what you gotta face the fact, bro?
Yeah.
It's not real love. Real straight up.
No. Hold on, wait. But I'm saying that depends on if y'all in a relationship and then something happens and you end up in a wheelchair. And I'm just saying because most people will not just up and date somebody that's in a wheelchair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
But some people
now,
will.
if you got, and some people will.
And that's real love.
I had a wheelchair experience.
That's real attraction. That's following your heart.
You had a what?
Now you know some things are just better left
All right.
unseen.
Okay. I ain't knocking nobody no wheelchair. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Be more careful.
God,
But
that was him.
no,
That wasn't me.
they wasn't slow or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you, I will say that.
Don't go.
No, but look, you know what I'm saying?
Grab.
I'm just saying though.
Such
We had
a-
to.
bro.
Oh,
This
she
your
come,
people,
oh, she
bro.
can't be on camera, can she?
Yes, she can.
She can.
Oh,
She can't be on camera. Okay, appreciate it. Oh, get on that side. Get on the other side. No. Oh yeah, she can't. My cousins though just pulled up, man. I'm happy. She can't be on camera for real right now, so y'all will see her later. But make sure y'all check out Herbaceous Studios. Hey, my cousin, she got Herbaceous Studios on East Street. What's your address? 2737 North East Street. Make sure y'all check her out, man. She got herbs. She do the teas. She do everything. If you need to be cured,
Marty said, "Tell us."
yeah, she do all that. If you need your monkey cured or your body cured,
No.
whatever she do it
No,
all.
she want to know
Tell
about the
me
wheelchair.
wheelchair
experience.
Oh, the wheelchair. I can't. I got the side I just did. But let me. So I'm not knocking nobody with anything like that. Is what I'm saying. I'm just saying though. Of course
But you know
though.
what that show though, bro?
What?
That show that your ability to love.
Yeah.
Because you see a person in a wheelchair and you willing to deal with them.
Yeah.
That's
I look at people from within.
that's right.
Like
As you should.
I look at people from within,
That'll
and that's
say-
why too. When I like fall out with people, I be feeling some type of way because like,
You know what that would
motherfucker,
say?
I fucked with you. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what other people even told me about you.
You know what that would save a lot of people from, bro? Heartbreak and
I agree with you
bullshit
100%.
relationships.
And that's when you get into relationships. I feel like sometimes people get into this relationship, like when we talk about which your relationship is kind of like your EYWO stage in your relationship, right? So I think people be doing too much. Like, why am I staying with you?
Right.
yeah.
Like, why am I staying with you?
Right.
Why am I staying with you? You know what I'm saying? So like, oh yeah, it's like, or why do I feel like I have to get up and cook for you every single day?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't have to do that.
It's a balance, bro.
It's a balance because I'm trying to get to know you. But you know, it's levels to situations too.
But see, getting to know you is a stage.
Yeah.
It takes really about 3 or 4 years to know
Yeah.
someone, bro. But nobody wants to take that time to
To-
do
They
that.
do,
To do
though.
that.
Everybody
They do.
everybody just
It take
Even
years.
then, you really gotta live with
Man,
a person
like,
to really
bruh.
know them.
My cousin,
yeah, bro.
Katie, shout out to my cousin Katie. She really like my big sister. She told me,
I
she
love
said,
Katie. Hey, Katie.
it takes you at least 2 years to comfortably know your partner.
Right.
Okay?
Come.
Comfortably know your partner.
Right.
You will talk to a motherfucker for 3 months and they'd be like, let's be together. We together because we doing
Right.
XYZ. We doing XYZ. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like,
Cause y'all bumping nasties.
yeah. And maybe people need to wait on that.
When I can
You know
take
what I'm
my
saying?
wig off and wear my Cleo braids.
Yes. Now that's
And the nigga ain't got to worry about
I
if you
ain't
gonna
take
rob
my
him.
lashes off.
If you ain't gotta worry about
When
getting
I can wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
fucking caps.
Right. Like.
Like, come on,
Yeah.
yeah. When I can be on the
Yes,
toilet
like
smoking,
it
Yeah.
takes me
doing
a
my
while
daily
because I'm
ritual.
just even on FaceTime, I'm not gonna get on.
Yeah.
Looking
Okay,
at
so
it.
we got Didi said, no, it's human nature to be intimately and or sexually attracted to others. There's
why
no
people watch
harm
porn.
in it until a person acts on it without the proper understanding
People gotta
between
be
you
real,
and your
like-
spouse. I agree 100%. Porn is the devil. I had to delete that Twitter and all that bullshit. I deleted all of that shit. I think that porn, it decreases the connection between you and somebody else when y'all want to have
It
sex.
does.
And I think it is a representation of being sexually undisciplined.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to break away from that shit like Kirk Franklin.
You had
Did he say that shit in his documentary? Shit. But definitely though. You get what I'm saying?
You deleted your Twitter.
Yeah, I deleted all that shit.
Yeah,
I can't do it. I just don't want to do it. I have to learn discipline within myself. And then too, because I know how strong sex is. Oh, you get on Snapchat. You can't even get on Snapchat in public.
Yeah, it don't matter, man.
Motherfucker will have a fucking dildo longest W Street.
You know what the discipline is, bro? The discipline is having the thought and not reacting.
Yes, but the discipline comes a lot when you so passionate about something. How not to react because of your passion.
I don't believe in the devil, but you know what the devil does is told to be doing is enticing you with something that you like.
Yeah.
The fact that you're not enticing, you don't sign that dotted line.
Yeah.
It shows that you're disciplined.
Yeah. Like we were saying earlier.
My bad, bro.
No, it was.
It's like energy.
Mm-hmm.
People always like, I ain't going around in negative energy. I ain't nothing. How you know what negative energy is if you never fuck with it?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like you choose. You know what I'm saying? You choose. You gotta. Your discipline is knowing that it's there.
Yeah.
And not fucking with it.
Yeah. That's definitely like we were saying earlier, the thing with spirituality, and even the thing with like sex, period. Because as we know, like even sex it's a lot of energy.
Yes.
Sex is a ritual for real, you know?
Yes, sex is definitely a transference of energy.
Sex is made for babies, to make babies. When you in the room, it's babies in the sky that choose you as a parent, is waiting to be your parent.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't think none of my children was a mistake, because you can sleep with anybody, they never get pregnant. You sleep with this one person, then they get pregnant.
Or you'll sleep with them, and they'll keep having miscarriages or something, and you be like,
it's not meant.
Yeah.
It's now you gotta face it. It's not meant. We probably meant to be together, but for us to have a child,
that's it.
It's not meant.
Put here for a
You
reason.
shouldn't have to do extra, because I know women who never got pregnant, then they slept with somebody different and got pregnant. And it's like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't meant. You got to think about the spiritual things. People forget about the spirituality and things. We so trapped in the physical of this shit.
And what's crazy, but like I was saying earlier, everybody is spiritual. Everybody's spiritual. We just have different paths that we take.
Beam. You a little beam. Little beam of light.
Yeah. Everybody's spiritual. I remember when I was a kid, man, I was in church, and people was catching the Holy Ghost, right? And I always, since I was a kid, and even to this day, being what I'm into now, I'd be like, don't you mount me. Like, I don't want that. I don't want the Holy Ghost. I've never wanted it, but I'm open to it now.
Right.
I'm open to whatever. Cause now when I pray that God, I want to experience and have what God want me to have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you would know what's more right for me than what I would want for myself.
Right.
But I remember being in church, man. I was sitting in the back. I had to be probably like 11. And I remember seeing a white beam of light float around the church. And then when they got behind this minister, she wasn't a minister at the time, but she's a minister now. When it got behind to her back, she threw her hands in the air and fell out, right? And I told my auntie when we got to church, I was like, hey, auntie, I seen whatever. She was like, on Wednesday nights, they had like testimony nights. I'm not finna get in the fucking front of the church and tell them I seen a fucking beam of light. You know what I'm saying? But I knew I was a seer. I used to see stuff since I was a little bitty kid, right? And I used to like doubt the stuff, but I realized I don't care, man. Can't nobody deny that there is power in even Christianity. Like, look at what Christianity. But the thing was, the old Christianity that our people did back in the day had more Afro spirituality, even though Christianity now still has Afro spirituality.
Like how we sing songs.
Yeah, how we sing songs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And though even the structure of marriage and relationships, we still root that in the church. My grandma them said, we don't do this, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And we still take that So you can't deny that the shit ain't working for us in some type of way
What ain't what?
as far as Christianity. You know what I'm saying? But
Because Christianity comes from Ephah. Everything Ephah predates. Ephah predates any religion, spirituality known before. This Olodumare word, that's God's word. God was here before anybody. Like you know, the Bible is stories and paths.
Yes.
Remember, just like anything, it's,
Paths.
you know what I'm saying? It tells stories that you're supposed to learn from, bro.
Yeah.
People take it and they use it how they want to. Christianity came about to control and enslave people, bro.
Exactly.
Like you got to think about the founders of these things. You got to go back to what you actually doing. But I what I'm getting at is I was raised in the church, like atmosphere. My mom was secretary of the church for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if you think about it, bro, you talk to Jesus. Like I said on my post before, you talking to a spirit. You talking to God. He not there. He a spirit. Like come
and
on.
really in just about any
You
practice
drink
that you
blood
practice,
on. You drink blood on.
that's
what-
sacrificial
that's
on first Sunday.
sacrificial.
First Sunday communion.
Any faith
be a
system that
hypocrite.
believes in God, exactly,
Yeah, like
they would teach you that there's always a middleman.
always a middleman.
God do not deal with earthly beings like that.
Don't. Jesus
You know what I'm
is the
saying? That's why we
middleman for
have
Christians.
that's why you have the messengers. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that. But you know what though? One thing I do realize, and I'm not gonna stay on this long because we get on this a lot with religion, is that a lot of people in the church don't know the difference between Jesus and God. They are two totally different entities. They're not. They're not. But back to the relationships, because I don't want the church people to think that we attacking them.
Nah.
My platform is to educate
You got
Negro
E5
folk.
churches.
Okay.
Arisha churches.
Yeah.
You
We got spiritual churches, what they used to call them back in the day.
churches,
And let me tell you something. There's a spiritual church that more Europeans are in than Africans are in Gulf Breeze, right? They teach about talking to your ancestors, but they do church, okay? But they teach that spirit, and they teach you in the Bible where it talks about ancestors. That's another thing too. We read the Bible for what we think shit mean right now.
Right.
But we got to understand certain words meant different things hundreds of years ago.
That's because that's what was beat into our DNA.
Yes.
You know, when people
Exactly.
be trying to come at me about what I got going on, I think about slavery, and I think about slavery because that beat things into our DNA that still structures our DNA today.
True.
Like it never went nowhere. These are generational things.
Yeah.
Like you may go to sleep and you may wake up like you may have a dream about being a slave. That's because it's in your DNA. Like unless your ancestors wasn't a slave,
And we practice a lot of it still. Like when you go to church and you get up and you walk in the old church and you put your finger up in the air. That comes from slavery. When you go to your grandmama's house back in the day, and a lot of grandparents, you would have to go through the back of the side door.
the food we eat.
That comes from slavery.
We love. We
Yeah.
love, we
They
love.
sold food.
Yeah,
love
we
that food.
even the fear
Dressing is
of
my
black people
favorite.
have a fear with water. That comes from slavery. The traumas, your past lives traumas.
If we was
Yeah.
never slaves, a lot of traumas wouldn't be.
Affect us.
It wouldn't affect us.
Yeah, it becomes a part of your DNA.
It's-
Trauma
it's-
becomes
it's
a part of your
embedded in
DNA.
you.
Experience trauma. Yeah, when you experience trauma, it causes a delay in your development.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why you would see a lot of people who are sexually harassed, and they might pick up certain traits, right? And it's like that's when the R. Kelly thing happened. I had a show, and I told people, I said, R. Kelly was wrong. He should be held accountable for what he did.
But
But
so
why
should
can't
parents.
somebody go and ask R. Kelly what the fuck somebody did to you?
And they know what they did to him.
Let's find out what happened to you instead of crucifying him. Because one thing, somebody of another race can go and shoot up a whole school and kill a whole bunch of kids. You know what they're gonna do? Who the only ones who gonna be talking about it? Us. But you know what though? No, because they support their people.
Yeah.
The thing is, I could tell you wrong, but I still got your back. But you wrong for what you did, and you got to be held accountable for
gotta
what
be
you
held
did.
accountable, yeah.
When we do stuff as a culture, we feel bad. Anytime we hear a school shooting, the first thing we ask is, was they black or they white? When they do
Always
stuff,
white.
because they don't care,
They're Mexican.
they don't
Spanish
ask that.
people live
But when I got into the culture, one thing I found out was that Olodumare, God, is a story for ones who don't believe that it's a story that God deemed your people the way that they are because they was never satisfied. So that was a curse for them. Y'all would never be satisfied. And that's why you would see greed, because white supremacy is not a problem just in America.
But
That shit is
you
all
said-
across the world.
You said greed.
Yes.
I gotta agree to disagree on that one, because greed is taught to be a bad thing. It's not.
No. I said they would never be satisfied.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Being
yeah.
never satisfied is
Yeah.
the thing, but greed is a thing that it'll take you places where people don't want you to be.
Yeah.
It's what you can be greedy and not feed people, but you can be greedy and feed the whole world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's your motivation on why you're greedy.
yeah. It's like I'm greedy because I gotta take care of my people.
Yeah.
Like you ain't gonna do it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess it all depends on
We-
intention.
Like my daughter, like I used to, it's books. We gotta read books. They fucked us up when they try to take.
I
books.
love to read books.
Like I used to think like my daughter asking for more wasn't fair, but it should be enough.
Man, listen. I think I was telling you this. I know I was telling somebody this. When we was in school, right? I went to PHS. When we was in school, we knew the Washington High School kids, they was the dressers, okay?
Don't do that.
But my grandma them,
I
yeah,
wasn't.
my daddy graduated from PHS and his sister graduated from PHS. And my grandmother's youngest sibling graduated from PHS, but the rest of them, they all was Booker T. Washington. And they act like
Say
Booker
the
T.
whole
Washington.
name.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, dang, we used to talk about the kids. And we went to Washington. Oh, y'all bougie, y'all all that. We were some fucking young haters because parents did what the fuck they were supposed to do with their kids. Why should why?
But we talk
Why
that.
should we taught that the struggle? Oh, so if I had to struggle, my child got to struggle. No, I need to build a foundation so my child don't know what struggle look like.
No, see, our thing is, bro, our parents, you can't fault people for not knowing.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
You can't.
Exactly.
It's like
But when they your
it's
babies
no.
though,
it's like me with they babies for real, bro.
Yeah.
We moving in our
New
mindsets
age.
now.
In the new
Bro,
age.
I be putting on. I put our elders on so much, bro. I'm constantly around old people, bro, and I be telling
Me too,
them stuff.
yeah.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Yeah.
This stuff was taken away from them, bro. If you knew the games played with these people's minds, bro.
I know.
It was like we got the internet. They didn't have it. I guarantee they actually more bolder than us. If the Black Panther Party had the internet, they bolder than us, bro. Cause they used to fucking go to war with white people. We don't even do shit. We
Yeah.
don't fucking. When somebody killed
agree
a
with
white
that.
person in the street. If a black person get killed in the street by a white man, we do.
We don't nothing. And then no, sir, I just shared a
Don't
video.
say
I think
nothing about no march.
No, hold on, wait,
Marching
no.
is not enough.
Marching is not enough. And I'm gonna say this. This is a little off topic. We only gonna get on this for like 5 more minutes, right? I will say this because I went to the Black Lives Matter march they had down here. It was a silent march, and the whole time, man. Let me tell you, man, it was people on WEAR. This was only a few years ago. Was saying they hope they fucking set off some wild bulls and trample over us down the street. It was people ride down the street and they would blow the horn and be like, "Go back to where you from," and like it was people doing this shit. This is only a couple years ago, and I was there. It was a white woman who was a news reporter from Tennessee came down and she was walking. She said, "This is the most peaceful march that I've ever been a part of because it was quiet. Nobody talked the whole time." But
That's lame,
when I
man.
thought about that shit,
You seen what them white folks did
When I thought about that shit.
when they was ready to take
we doing this
something over?
backwards.
You know how this country gets new
Say, yo,
government.
I was there.
You know how this country
They
gets
go
new
take
government?
it.
They go take it. They
When
go
I was
take
in
it.
the Marines, most people know I was in the Marines for 6 years. Man, I found out. I started putting 2 and 2 together of what all
was in
these
the
people.
Marines?
I was in the Marines. I found out.
Imagine this cat in the Marines.
I was.
It definitely wasn't.
No,
this
it's 2
you.
sides of me,
Yeah,
nigga.
it-
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Not
Yeah.
saying yes sir to no white man.
We went in there.
You better know it. Listen. No, listen. I was in when I went to basic training. It was in the Carolinas. When we was at Oyotunji, Beaufort, Paris Island. We passed it going to the island from the hotel room, and I was like, man, I want to go on that island. That island was owned by black people, and it was a plantation at first. Our rifle range was a plantation. It's a monument to show the slaves. I didn't know that until my uncle came to my graduation and was like, slaves was here. Then I did my own
whole
history and show
basement.
how we had cemeteries on there. They built barracks on top of our cemeteries and stuff like that, right? So when I was in the military, I started putting two and two together, like something a little off with this, right? For one thing, they use us for vaccines and all kinds of stuff. They inject us with all
Still
kind of
doing that
stuff.
shit.
We don't
Boot
question
camp,
it.
both arms. same
Both arms.
time.
You don't know what's being injected until
Nope.
you
And in the ass. Let's not forget.
test dummies. The first test dummies. Then
The military.
I start-
ICE came from.
yeah, I started seeing it.
They used
Yeah.
to give it to the soldiers. So
Yeah.
the
Yes,
soldiers,
man.
Marijuana, all that.
They do all that. They
all
test that. They do all kind of stuff. They
Because
talk
when
to you in a
sign
kind of
that
way.
contract, you government.
You
property.
government
Yeah.
property,
That's
and that's
what's
why
going
now
on.
I don't
They
recommend
so
nobody
hard.
to go in the military. If you black, if you do go in, do
Right.
4 years, get benefits from them, and
Right.
get the fuck up out of there.
Benefits ain't even.
I definitely
There's so many
recommend
homeless
that. It is
veterans,
the
bro.
most racist
But the
job
thing
I've
is,
ever
though,
carried.
bro, you can't look at it like that. You gotta look at it as a lot of people. That's the only source that they have. Let's look at poverty in the black community. That's the only way that some people have it out.
But you know what the thing is, bro? You know what Saul's
Probably.
poverty.
A few months and got out. You want to yell in my face, bro.
Oh, they was doing that, man.
they
They
take
we used to go to
advantage.
chow,
They
and they would
take
say,
advantage.
You want to know what we scared to do? You want
Yes,
to
take
know the
advantage.
Let
solution?
me get up out of here.
We got
Take advantage.
Well, it might. The solution is, bro, is putting money where it's supposed to go
in our hands, in our own people's hands.
in our own people's hands, but it's not in America. It's no longer in America. We done fucking did. We
What do you think it should be then?
it's and Haiti is owned by black people.
Okay,
bro.
I can say that. I thought you were gonna say Africa.
No,
Oh no.
they be trying to scam
Cause
us.
that's a whole nother episode. That's another episode.
Africa.
That's the episode.
Haiti is owned by black people, bro. We
Yes.
need to start figuring out how to draw contracts with these people and get our people
Haiti
over there,
gained their freedom from practicing their aboriginal rights and faith.
bro. And fucking going
And
to
when
war.
and going to war, and when all this shit just happened, when I remember when the Queen
These
died,
folks in debt
from having to pay the slave masters.
from whipping their ass.
The slave masters
So
got
why we ain't got paid?
reparations.
Why we ain't got paid for them whipping our ancestors?
The slave masters got reparations. Haiti's in debt from that because the queen that just died ordered that they pay reparations.
America broke. They can't get
They can't,
reparations.
exactly.
What? How they
What
gonna
money
give?
gonna come
They
from?
Look,
gonna
we ain't gonna
create-
get too far. We ain't gonna get too deep in that. We gonna
Where
get back
money
on
gonna come
in relationships,
Where
right?
the money gonna come from?
We gonna get back in relationships.
That's why everything becoming
Yeah, but we're gonna get back in
No
relationships.
cap.
That's a whole nother thing.
everything is
No,
becoming.
that's a different thing though. That's because the government and the white government is different here. But we gonna get that's a whole nother situation we gonna get into. Back to the relationships. Back to not being able to admire somebody. So, do y'all think that it's cheating to mentally think about having sex with somebody?
No.
Thoughts is not a fucking cheat.
Yeah, you can't control your
Cheating is an
thoughts.
action.
You can't control
We were
them.
just talking about this. It's human nature.
Yeah, you can't control your
Like what?
thoughts.
That's what one of the sisters said. She said it was human nature too.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I'm
human
saying?
nature.
But you're not. You're still considered monogamous, even though you think about someone else.
Monogamous is European.
But I think it's because if I'm not mistaken, out
I'm
you
sick
know
of
what
that
and
shit.
where it could come from. Because if I'm not mistaken, a lot of our people we go by the Bible, and if I'm not mistaken, the Bible does say that if you even think it, that it's considered.
Did you go by
that,
the Bible, bro?
Not 100%. That's why I'm over here, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I just wondering. 'cause
Like,
you like,
no,
a lot of
no,
people go
this-
by the
but no,
Bible.
you-
Well, a lot of people went by the Bible. that
No,
mean-
Wait,
it
wait,
a
wouldn't
lot
be
of
no
people don't.
cheating.
It's not
It
about
wouldn't be
me,
no-
though.
yeah.
It's not about me. It's about the people. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's about the people.
It's about the
But-
people, bro.
Yeah, the people they do. And okay, here go. Okay, Ia Ashley Gibson.
Yeah, a lot.
It's in a man's DNA to procreate. With that being said, he will always desire more than one person. And let me say this: procreate does not always mean life physically. That's when you get into a man money. Men, that's why a lot of times you will see a man is not 100% comfortable if his wife is making more money. Men is not 100% comfortable. Not all men, because some men don't care. With men though, we always feel like we have to be doing something. With most men,
That's because when women
You know
be
what I'm
having
saying?
money, they kind of be shitting on niggas.
some of them, not all.
I ain't never
of them.
dated. Let me hold on. Wait. I
The
ain't never
sisters I know that be
wait,
fuck with
wait,
me,
wait.
they like,
'Cause
you need to jump on this. I'm here.
You different, bro. You different. You different. You gotta think about this, and this may sound fucked up, but it's levels to people. It's
Bingo.
levels to people, bro.
You right.
Like, yeah, I never dated a woman who had more than me. But
Right.
if I did, I'm sure she would invest in me.
Right.
Cause women see.
Right.
They see who you are. Like, you know, niggas be mad they don't get that money for tax season. I don't even ask my baby mamas for money, but they would ask me if I needed something. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
women see.
Yeah.
It's a difference. Now, if you just a bum ass nigga, that's just what it is,
Mm-hmm.
bruh. They don't see you. If I'm gonna give you 100 instead of give you 1,000, because you gonna fuck this 1,000 up. I don't mind you fucking this 100 up. That's what women are, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say what I say.
I always feel like women are the brains and the men are the bodies, right? So the women, one thing about a woman, the way a woman thinks, because she can think with her emotion. People think, hold on, dog. Listen to what I gotta say. Yeah. Yeah. No, hold on, wait.
You did.
Wait. A lot of
You
times,
had me.
with
Hold on,
men,
wait.
when they are in leadership positions, depending on what the position is and what it requires, they think from a level of how could I put this? Aggression.
Let me. Okay, can I have the floor now?
Hold on, wait.
Let me hit the buzzer.
Hold on, Bill. Oh, go ahead, pal.
Hit the buzzer.
You got two preachers in the building.
No, I love you, issue.
Come on.
I love you, bro.
Come on.
I love women, but when a woman is hurt, her leadership skills goes the fuck out the window.
But that's not every woman.
That is every woman, my brother.
No.
That is every woman. You admitted yourself. She admitted it earlier, bro. And
It's a sister. I'm gonna say this.
Hold on, wait. Let me finish.
Let him finish.
Let me bring it back around. Let me bring it back around.
Bring it back. Oh,
Let me bring it back around. I know that's some shit.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if now it's not every woman. I'm correct myself, but it has to be a woman that can balance the masculinity and the femininity. Just
see.
because your feelings hurt don't mean you make negative decisions that's gonna
Right.
bring this whole motherfucking burning down.
business is still business at
But
the end of the
It's
day.
the brain, bruh. 2 heads is better than 1.
Ashe.
Right?
Nobody's smarter than the other. We put this shit together. We balance. That's women. I wouldn't be where I'm at without women. I was raised.
I'm trying to tell you,
I was
dog.
raised by a woman. The brains built me.
My daddy
She
taught
had
me
to-
this.
She had to pick my daddy out of lineup because I'm a hell of a nigga, bro. That's how I feel about myself, and I got that from my mama.
I feel the same way.
You know what I'm saying?
My mama.
So don't. So
He right.
what I'm saying is it's a balance. Y'all is smarter than the motherfucker, but us together, we unfucking stoppable.
Yes,
Right,
man.
We
right.
unfucking stoppable.
You are 100% right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Because let me
I
tell
give
you
him that.
something.
I'ma give him that.
With
I'ma
my
give him that.
mama, I would call my mama sometimes. I'd be like, Mom. She was like, you been acting a little strange lately, son. Like, what's up? I'd be like, you know what? I got something on my mind. My mama used to me being the strong one. My mama considered me her friend over her oldest son. Like, I'm her oldest son,
Right.
child, period. But she considered me her friend. Mom. She's like, you the head. My mama tell my time, you the head, nigga. When I go, you run all of this.
Because age doesn't matter.
Yeah. My mama, when I was feeling some type of way about some shit, well, I'd be like, oh, I just got into it. So I said, my mama be like, my mama would tell me this. You know who the fuck you is? My mama would tell me this. Look at all the motherfuckers you got around you that want a piece of you.
You ain't lying.
And you know, yeah. My mama tell you know how many people want you.
What the fuck?
How many people wanna just be
Y'all
around
ain't
you?
about me.
Yeah. And my mama tell me that. She be like, man, people go to my mama about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my mom be like, you know who you is, son. You ain't got to worry
Head
about
up,
that.
chest
Hold your
out.
head up.
Right.
And I be like, yeah. Now, when I call my dad already let me know.
Daddy gonna give it to you straightforward.
Boy, your last name Anderson. And my dad just sit back.
I want that right
tripping.
now.
He said, your last name
Sometimes
Anderson.
you need that reminder,
That
bro.
is-
You need that reminder because the thing
and
is,
it's best coming from your parents because
Exactly.
yeah,
they
I go to my
raised you.
parents.
So for them to
Man.
be proud of you and see who
Right.
you are, it'd be
Yeah.
like,
Man, I'll
Your
never forget
son.
my great grandma before she died. She gave me a Bible. And she signed my name in the Bible. I still got it. And she said, you're going to make your mama so proud. My grandma, she was Native American, but she was so spiritual. I can't believe she was in the church. When she died watching the Christian Network television. Like, that's all she watched. Because she was, and my grandma could tell you a dream. My grandma could look at you and say, oh, he a funny color. That's going to be the color of his casket. He finna die. And he would die. Like, my grandma was like that. She was a dream teller. That's how now, when I go have dreams, I can decipher my
Remember
dreams
how you
because my
said
grandma told me
everybody
that.
came?
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
came to her house that night?
Yeah.
And then like next week she died.
Yeah, man, listen. I never forget, man. I had a dream one night, y'all. It was a rat. Everybody know I ain't gonna say scared. no more.
Scared of rats, bro?
I don't like no rats, dog.
But he loved New Orleans. Imagine that.
I don't like no rats. I was at a birthday party in my dream. It was an older, dark skinned lady. This is crazy. It was an older, dark skinned lady
Oh, God.
in my fucking dream, right? In my dream, my bad, because my auntie told me, you be cussing too much. It was an older, dark skinned lady in my dream. And the rat jumped on the table and started running towards me. And the old lady grabbed the rat and she started squeezing, and the rat was biting her hand. She didn't budge or nothing, and she was just looking at it like this. I'm sitting right on the side of the old lady. So I'm looking like, you saved me. I don't know you though. I don't know you at all. Then then all of a sudden I got a picture of my great grandmama.
That was your grandma saving you.
My great grandma died a month after I was born in 91. She was 91 years old. She died in May of 91. I was born in April. I never seen a picture.
My grandmother, I was born in April, and my granny died in May. I was in
Yeah. Really? Yeah, my grandma, I never saw a picture of my grandma. Then my auntie hit, because I'm putting my family reunion together. They was like, we got a picture of mama. Everybody called her mom. And she went by, I'm putting the family reunion together. So she was like, my auntie sent me a picture of her. And I was like, that was the lady in my dream that came to me and protect me from a rat. But the rat, I had to watch who was around me.
You worried.
That's what it
You know what I'm
was.
saying?
Baby, dreams are messages.
Dreams are messages.
And, you know,
And people don't like to joke about.
Every
Yeah.
time, like, what does this mean?
Yeah.
Somebody, like, let me know.
People have to realize that people don't like to pick at I dreamed about fish. Somebody have it because you want to be in somebody's business and you think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? But
tell who's
dreams,
sincere.
all dreams mean things.
Anything.
And I'll never forget, man, I had a dream about one of my friends. We friends on social media. I don't know. I used to see her mama perform. She was a singer, and she used to sing backup for Luther Vandross. And I used to see her perform at the Post. You know me. I couldn't wait to turn 21 to go to the Post. I was that type of man. I love to be around older people since I was young because I was raised by older people. And her mom died from cancer. And I had a dream that her mom walked in a cafe. I was in a cafe, and people was all looking at her like, and we was all thinking the same thing. What are you doing here if you're deceased, right? And somebody, I don't know if it was me or somebody finally asked her, I was like, what you doing here? She was like, she turned around because she was a diva. She turned around, she said, don't worry about me, I'm all right. And walked out the door of the cafe.
That's how them old women
So I
start.
called my homegirl. I was like, hey, I just had a dream about such and such. Mama came to me and said XYZ, XYZ. She was like, you need to tell her. I'm like, hell nah, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like Long Island Medium. And you know what I'm saying?
She
You know what I'm
came
saying?
here. She's coming here.
She's coming here, yeah. I was like, I don't want to be like her.
She just left.
Oh, so that's probably, okay, she already came.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I was like, man,
What happened?
Long Island
Long
Medium.
Island Medium.
She from Jersey.
Okay, Teresa White.
Yeah. So,
It was on my birthday, like
Her
right.
ticket was
yeah,
high as hell,
16.
but I wanted to go.
Yeah.
I wanted to go,
But
though.
she was like, I was like, man, okay. So I hit her up. Yeah. No. She's not even black.
White lady.
She from Jersey.
She, you know,
Um,
she had that show on TLC. Was
Yeah.
it TLC?
Yeah.
Or
So
something.
I finally hit up the girl and I tell her, and she said, I am in tears right now because she said the last 3 days, because I didn't know she had a brother that had mental issues and she was taking care of him. Then the daddy died. She was like, I've been asking for a sign from my mama for the longest. And you just send me my sign. So you definitely have to pay attention to your dreams. If I dream about somebody who I've been thinking about for a long time, and then I dream about you, I know I got to hit you up because something happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When my cousin Kiki passed, I had already felt it. We was only 25 years old.
Yeah, I know we was young.
Yeah, like I felt it though. And
Rest in peace, Kiki.
so when I went to her, I was like, if you ready to go, go. Hour later, she was gone. You know what I'm saying? So definitely pay attention to your dreams. We're going to wrap this show up tonight. I appreciate y'all for checking in with us. Make sure y'all check out the Trap Karaoke next week with
And we
PH.
gonna be lit. Turn, make sure
in
you
the
come
building.
ready to rap. You know,
Ready
you
to
might get
rap.
a record deal.
Yeah, we
Might
got.
get a record deal.
I do want to put out
Could have been records.
that we got. I do want to put out that we got the Oshun Golden Harvest Market that day.
Oh yeah, earlier that day.
Early that day. I will let y'all know about the time. My phone is cutting on by itself and ain't even on charger. Like what?
Somebody
Yeah,
doing that.
CIA.
It's all right. We can talk to somebody. It's okay.
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
thank you though. Thank you, cause that may be a sign
Exactly.
for something.
Exactly.
Make sure y'all check that out. First, I want to say this, man. This Spirit been kind of talking to me today, man. Spirit also been telling me that I was a leader, and I have to trust myself. I know I'm a leader because when I walk in the room, motherfuckers feel it.
Right. Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? And I had to believe in myself, regardless of what you think
Right.
about me. Oh, I heard you do X, Y, Z, nigga. I'm still a leader.
Exactly.
You mad because I can get who I want?
Right.
But going into that,
Don't play with best friend.
I want to say my phone really just turned on. That's crazy.
Hey,
I want to talk about consistency and trusting yourself.
Sure.
We have to understand that we are all, if you believe in God, you will understand. Just like you say, Mom, I got to have my daddy DNA. If you are the father, I got my father's DNA.
Come on now.
Hey,
Come
that's
on
right,
now.
bro.
So we have to start eating, drinking, talking, walking like we want to be like God. I remember growing up in church, man, a deacon. I grew up in New Tabernacle. I grew up in two churches. I grew up in a Baptist church and I grew up in a non-denominational church. And the Baptist church is what I linger on to today. I'm a devotion type man. Hey, Charles. That's me. A Deacon Moore, shout out to Deacon Moore. Deacon Moore probably like 90 something now. He's still around. Deacon Moore told me one day, I'm not a Christian, I'm Christ-like.
Come on.
The goal is to be Christ-like because Jesus wasn't a Christian.
At
He was
all.
a Jew.
He was.
But his walk is where I want to be.
Come on.
I was 13 years old, bro. I'm 32 now. And to this day, that sticks to me. The goal of being Christ-like, doing right by people. Because you know when you're doing wrong by somebody because your spirit going to tell
That
you.
guilt gonna eat you up.
They're not
guilt
gonna be
gonna
able to
cheat
be
you
around you.
Because even when we mad at somebody, sometimes we be feeling like, maybe I did too much.
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
apologize.
Maybe I ain't have to do that.
You gotta,
Right.
you gotta apologize.
But then I'm
for
also a
yourself.
believer that sometimes you got to show a person.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big believer that if I make you feel some type of way, I cannot dictate how you react to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very mindful of how you do people. You know what I'm saying? But consistency, believing in yourself. Black people, man, we finna go into a different age now. This whole Bitcoin shit, this shit with all these people getting massacred, this shit with all these governments legalizing guns. Let me tell you, that's not for us.
It's not for
That ain't to protect black people. All of that stuff that's going on right now, we have to start back building our
Jim Crow
communities.
laws
I
in
thank God
Mississippi.
that we are not getting back into our indigenous ways of religion. I mean, of faith and spirituality. I thank God for that because even though if we don't accept it, you got to understand that it's still in you.
Right.
And so when people start venturing out, you have to let people venture out and do their thing because now it's about survival.
Exactly.
And we got to start investing in the land. Land is way more important. People be like, I can't wait to buy my first house. You should be able I can't wait to buy my first acre.
Right.
a house is not a cash asset anyway.
It's not.
If
But
you
that's
stay-
another debt collection.
If you stay in the house, you paying for it. It's
You
not a
paying
cash
for it.
asset.
Yeah.
Baby, land
And
can
if you
get you
and if
three
you delay
houses.
with your payments,
Yeah.
you
They
become
take-
delinquent. Yes. And they can
Land
take your
get
stuff.
You 2, 3, 4 houses.
Yes.
I got a provider right now, and I told you.
And
Got
don't be
enough
scared to move
acres
to the
build
country.
4 houses.
Don't be scared to move to the country.
Right.
Don't be, I got so many
And we
ideas
grew
up.
up
It's safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
in the field. Y'all shouldn't be scared.
Yeah.
It's-
I ain't
it's
grow up in the
actually safer,
field.
though.
But
We grew up in the field. But
yeah.
We
You know what I'm
wrong.
saying? But definitely
field.
though, man, make sure that y'all start investing to the I cannot stand when black people get on social media and bash other black businesses. When you could take your in McDonald's, get your fries cold, you would take your ass back to McDonald's the next day. So why we doing that to each other? When we seen how people do that, we seen how other ethnicities stop, and that's another thing too. Stop adopting other people's problems. Oh, the Mexicans going through. The Mexicans is not fucking with us
The black community gotta take care of the black.
because we have soft hearts. We have always been those
That's what
forgiving
got us to
people.
being slaves, though.
Yes, we've always been. Oh, what y'all got? We come to y'all in peace. We showing this. That's why y'all need to watch the movie The Woman King.
oh, hello.
Watch The Woman King. It breaks all that down.
Ooh,
But
I
see,
love that movie.
The
I
Woman
recommend
King was
it.
kind of late though.
It was.
It was.
Because that particular group, Oyo, they put people in slavery. They was
Remember I called
one-
They
you
were
that?
Arabic.
Yeah, they was
Remember
the
I
first
called you that?
Muslims.
Yeah, it was
The
the
day
first.
I watched that movie, I called him.
And then
And I was like,
I forgot what I said. Is this movie based on so and so? And he was like,
That was a
yeah.
true story.
When they realized it was too
But who
late,
was the
they
strongest
tried to
people?
change it.
Women.
Black women,
Women,
at that.
yeah.
The black woman.
Come on.
Man, let me tell you something about the black woman. And I tell people this all the time. I don't care who you is, your fucking sexuality, your motherfucking age. I feel like everybody should experience the black woman.
Not everybody. Y'all be playing with that pink meat. Don't come trying to holler at a brother after that.
We can't do that though. We can't do that though.
I was gonna say what?
We can't do that though. I'm with you when you're right.
I'm just saying.
'Cause if you tell me,
shit,
oh, I
everybody
let-
ain't- every no,
But you also just said in the same breath that
I
you're
got-
not gonna judge a woman by her past.
and not by a pad, but you playing with something different.
You
talking
can't do
about
that though,
pink-
bro. You can't do that though.
Let me say
That's
this.
judging a
Let me-
woman by
Can't
her
do that.
past. I've been with a white guy before.
Well, women be on us about talking to white girls.
I don't care.
You can't come back to the as a black man. You can't come
I was in
back
the
to the black
military,
community
baby,
after dating a white girl.
military,
Yeah, we can.
Who did it?
Yeah, we
Who
can.
done did it?
Mercedes.
No,
No,
a black
man.
man. What black
Oh.
man has came back from dating a white woman publicly into the black community?
No.
Well, some of them don't come back.
Who tell me? I'll shut up.
You ain't worth a damn. But you right.
They don't come back, bro. They don't come back. It's not the
That's
same.
because the white woman is gonna give them what they want.
Nah, white
Yes.
woman, that's just
Yes.
what they think they want.
Okay, you can say that.
What they think they want. We don't.
white
It ain't
woman
about,
is
but the thing
different than a
is,
black woman
you
at
know
the
what?
end of the
But
day.
this is
I
a
don't give a-
representation that everybody going by what they want instead of what they need.
Man,
You need you a strong.
you
black
need
woman.
God.
You need somebody who can relate
need-
to you.
You need
Right.
God. You need
When
God,
shit
water,
get
and
tough,
fruit.
you can say, you ain't gonna fold on me.
A lot of white women don't go through the struggle like
Yeah.
a black woman has been through. So yes, we have attitudes. Yes, we act.
No, damn.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do this. Yes, we have this. Yes, we have that. But you also have to think
No, I
of
don't.
the
I
things
don't.
we've
I
been through as black women,
We
No.
all.
and the things we are still going through
see what.
as black women.
Hold on.
So let me tell you. Go
Let
ahead.
me
Say your
this.
point, because I got something to
don't-
ask.
When a sister come to me with problems, it's up to me if I want to deal with them or not.
True.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
If I accept them and I take them on, and I'm taking them on as a man, I ain't tripping.
But go
But if
ahead.
you putting some shit on me that I told you I ain't trying to deal with,
And
That's on you.
and that's
on
right.
I
you.
get that, but I think what her point is with a lot of black women is we have the option to say what we ain't gonna deal with. They say they just gonna deal with it.
Who they got options? It's a,
They
it's
do. They got.
2023.
They have options, but
It's
women.
2023,
I
bro.
get that, but
A woman,
women.
a woman can get richer faster than a man. in
I get that, but my thing is
2023.
this though: women would accept a man more than a man would accept a woman more in a lot of cases. But in a
depends.
lot of cases, though,
It
it's
depends
the
on what
opposite.
stage of life you catch that woman.
Well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna renege on that because I'm gonna renege on that. It depends on your ethnicity.
2023.
Because as a black man, we are judged by our financial stability.
we are judged by everything.
Everything, the way we
Everything.
talk, the way we
Walk.
walk. You gotta, if you ain't, that nigga watch Oprah.
But you
you
know
gotta
they
watch that
gonna
nigga.
say
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that nigga don't love hip hop. You gotta watch that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, that nigga love his mama too much. You better watch it. I kid you not.
That nigga got on purple.
A woman told me. She called me her cousin this day, so I'm gonna let it slide. But a woman told somebody, she said, "I don't trust no man that got a close relationship with his mama, because men when they have a close relationship with their mamas, they gay."
That's dumb. My mom, me having a close relationship, my mom
wanna say
taught me
that,
how to
but,
respect a woman. But you can't
You'll
be
come
her.
second. You will come
Come second
I,
from the
now, I
mama.
can honestly say I don't want a mama's
Boy,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I can.
I
And that's a
don't
difference.
want a mom.
That's
It
a
is.
difference.
Wait a minute, I'm a mama's boy.
That's a
but,
difference.
But I know
What
when
do
I
you
leave my home,
consider?
I know. But when I leave
I'm a
my
grandma's
home,
boy.
that's my village. My village comes
Yeah,
first.
I'm a
Right.
grandma's
My
boy,
mom got
but
her
I
own
love-
village too, and hopefully her man doing what he's supposed
What
to
do you
do.
consider yourself? Why do you consider yourself to be a mama's boy?
Because I love the fuck out of my mom.
That ain't that don't make you a
but you a
mama's
man
boy.
though.
Yeah,
But
I'm
you
a
a man.
man.
You
I'm
wanna
a
see
mama's
your mama
man.
for
Yeah, you a mama's man.
Little thing.
Oh no, I don't have to.
That's a mama's
That's a
boy.
mama's boy.
Oh no.
I wasn't.
Like everything.
That's a
I
t-
told-
that's a-
talked
that's a
about
t-
My
everything.
mama, must be a son's mama, but some shit.
Boy, shut
She
up.
come from every fucking thing. I'm like, mom,
That's a mom.
My mom,
That's a mom. That's
and
a
I'm the
woman.
oldest. I'm the oldest on both sides. So my daddy
I
come
would
for
want my
everything, and
son
my
to
mama
call
come
me.
for everything. I'll be like,
You know what I appreciate about my mom, bro?
but I love the fact that they can call me.
we
I feel like a mama's boy is where wife or your girlfriend?
Second.
But
To
mama
your
said,
But let me ask that then.
Call you go.
y'all be doing
Should-
that shit.
hold
too,
on,
though.
wait. Hold on, wait.
Women be on that shit.
Is there a difference between putting my wife before my mama
You're right.
and putting my girlfriend before my mama?
Boys putting your mama before
It
your
is a
wife.
difference because you
Okay.
made that commitment to God,
Not with a girlfriend.
not with a girl. That's why I say it is a difference.
So let's agree.
Yeah.
Girlfriend, yeah. baby,
Because
you gotta
marriage is
respect God.
marriage is
So,
ritual.
So let me say something.
Exactly.
So why would it a problem y'all go run to y'all mamas?
I don't run to my mama.
I mean,
I tell my mama a lot of stuff.
A lot of
but I don't
shit.
run
I don't
to
know
my-
no girls who run their mama.
like or run
They'll
to
run to their homegirls before they run their
I
mama.
run to my cousins
It's a lot of
and
women
they
that
like,
do, bro.
girl, and like, but not
Some
I
women
think
are
men
close
run
to-
to their mama before women do.
And I'm
because they don't got no dad.
And
We'll talk about that in another episode. No, I want to get on that.
It's real shit.
I want to get on daddy issues with a man. I want to get on that. Yeah, I want to get on
Who you
that
gonna talk to?
because I
All I
experienced
got
it.
is my mama.
Like I could be open about that. I
Besides
experienced
God,
it.
That's all I got.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I got is my mama.
Yeah,
You
my thing is this. It's just the birth of like. I remember when my great grandma died last year.
You got to think about the black community, bro.
Yeah,
It's a lot of single moms with.
it's a lot of
black
women. The
men.
black community basically
mixed.
consists of mostly women.
They fucked us over. You got to think about it. The problems that some men and women have is not necessarily their fault in a
I agree.
in a way.
I
Now,
agree.
We can help it. We can get help, and we can talk.
But if we
about
ain't got nobody to
it.
help
If
us,
there's nobody to help you. Then what? Because it's like
ain't no resources.
y'all gotta understand the structure of racism, bro.
Come on now.
That
Come
shit
on now.
fucked
That shit
the
run deep.
Black
It's
community
playing.
up
It's playing.
mentally, physically, spiritually, bro. Them crackers did a number. They did.
But
a
the thing
number on
is,
the black community,
they are
bro.
fucked up.
They is fucked up.
Majority of them are fucked up.
The time is coming.
That's where you get into ignorance. They'll tell us to go back to where you come from. You ain't even from here.
You know, I ain't
You ain't even human.
I was riding through.
You
I was
can't-
going to Tallahassee when Queen had her party. I was going to Tallahassee to a ancestor event, and I'm riding through the towns, and I said, Tamika, we ride through all these towns, Bonifay. We ride through all these towns that are named after white people, but the Native Americans was here first. Why don't we? But y'all get them just street
But
names.
love celebrating Christopher Columbus.
Who brought herpes?
stole.
Who brought chlamydia and herpes to the States? And you stole.
And you stole.
And then we would even go to the extent of celebrating some of these days too. And that's my whole thing, even with Juneteenth. Everyone's like, oh, Juneteenth. Oh, they made Juneteenth a holiday. Do you not
They
know?
did that because
Now they reap from the holiday.
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They did that to
Sometimes
make
we have
Everybody
to.
get a day off.
I like FUBU, for us, by us,
Right.
motherfucker. Sometimes we just have to have some shit for us.
Right.
And that's okay. We don't have to share
don't even got
our
music
culture.
no more.
We don't have music no more. And then you know what they say?
That was our shit.
That's him on Instagram and TikTok rapping that shit. And they be like, you can come to the cookout. What has she proved to you from just her
Rapping.
culture vulturing our ass
Right.
to make you say that she can come to our cookout? Now, I don't believe that all people from the other nationalities are bad, because you got to understand abolitionists. A lot of them were not black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The
But
best ones was not
For
black.
slavery that long to end to last as long as it
Come
did,
on, now
there
you
was
get what I'm
more
saying.
people with slavery than against slavery.
slavery.
So therefore, that makes it dwindle down the number. Like, I gotta watch who the fuck, because I don't know it. All y'all ain't on this.
We fucked up trying to be a part of everything.
Trying to tell you, that's what the
To
black
include
that,
like, you know,
slavery.
no.
Black
Period.
people had slaves.
Black people did.
They
have slavery.
did.
But what I'm saying is, when we was in America,
But
right,
there's a
and
difference
we was fighting for
between a
separation.
servant and a slave now.
A servant, yes. It
You
did-
right.
You right. That's
Yeah.
another
You
subject.
right.
But what I'm talking about is when segregation was going on, we should have we was good. We had black banks. We had black markets. We had every
Black
fucking
schools.
thing.
Integration.
But then
Everything.
we was fighting.
Oh, I can go to Sears
We had
now.
our own everything.
I go to
Why-
Sears.
why?
J.C. Penney.
Why go JC Penney?
Where the fuck did we want to integrate? It made no sense too.
Man, I love wearing black people
We
shit.
could have had our own.
People ask me,
They could've
you
been
still
buying
wear corn
stuff from us
clothes?
by now.
Yes, because
That's
he's
why
black.
when it comes to price, when it comes to numbers,
Oh, that's another
why
subject
I do
though.
not argue when a person says their price. Because my thing is this: I'ma sit up and buy me some Gucci.
I'm listening.
I'ma sit up and buy me some.
I'm gonna tell you
Gucci.
this. You know what? Though with Gucci, they earn their position.
Right.
Definitely.
Off a
You
black-
have to earn your spot to get something.
Right.
I never seen nobody wear your shit. I never heard nobody wear your shit. So don't expect me to pay no $400 for your shit.
Right.
That's only in the black community though.
But the thing is, though,
Let me
if
say
as
this,
the
bro.
black community, if we know that our community is the community that's hurting the worst financially, why the fuck will you put a financial burden on our community?
Right.
But listen though, let me explain something. About business. I can't.
I get that.
But now you're talking from a European point. But you're talking for a European mindset
I'm
now.
not talking from European mindset. I'm talking from a human being, black man, whether you white or not, bro. Because having to start a business from the ground up with no financial backing,
Right.
that's hard as fuck.
It's hard as fuck.
We've done that.
It's hard as fuck
We
for me just
doing-
running this.
We
We
doing
was just
that.
talking about this
But
shit.
so if you come in my store and my shit $400, bro, it's $400 because I gotta charge you now, and that's helping me make my.
Right.
That's helping me feed my family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know you understand that part.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, you can go in there. Gucci made their name off black people.
Exactly.
Because we
Louis
are the
made
biggest
their
consumers,
name,
though.
But it's not ours though.
But we are the biggest
We
consumers.
gotta select. We make shit popular.
We damn sure do. Fashion was
We
popular
make-
from
so-
us.
So if I
We
see
did,
if
we did
I
that
if,
earlier with Polo and Tommy.
Yeah.
We did that.
Exactly.
So
And
what-
Tommy Hilfiger
so-
was the most racist
So
motherfucker in
hold on.
America.
So wait a minute. So what I'm getting at is, why not turn that nigga up? If you know if you put this on and you getting 1,000 views, yeah, he black and he charging this much, but he probably got to put it on and help him run it.
No,
up
that's
so
what
he
I'm gonna do
won't have to
though.
charge so
That's
much.
what I'm gonna do. I tell people all the time. Everybody know me. I would rather wear my friend's stuff than anybody else.
Yeah, you got to, cause we
These
got
socks
to.
I got on.
Yeah, it's 400.
Black company.
Yeah.
But if I know if I go in these white folks stores and spend 400, I need to be able to go in these black
White
folks
folks
stores
stores
and
and
spend 400.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Same way.
but I just feel like you have to earn that respect.
No, you don't. Them crackers, what the cracker did to do to earn your respect?
He
to wear Gucci?
did. He earned his respect before
What he
that.
did to earn your respect to wear Gucci?
No, the
I'ma
thing,
give it to
no,
you,
but no.
answer
Hold on,
my
wait. I'm finna answer that. I'm finna answer
Give it
that.
to
I'm finna
me.
answer that.
Give it to
The
me.
thing is, it ain't about earning my respect because me personally, I don't believe in buying stuff like that. But you gotta wait.
See, you can't talk
No,
about
no.
it.
Yes, I can. I'm finna tell you
It's
why.
opinion-based.
I'm finna tell you why. When you think about Black Wall Street and how that shit went down, the thing is, when we felt like we was privileged enough to shop at different shops and buy different shit, and we knew that, oh, well, this is what the white people do, we grasped European culture and we made it our fucking culture. That's why now it's popular even our culture, because we said, well, the white people live like, and we still live like that today.
That's not
The
what
white
I'm
people
saying.
got this shit, so we gonna live like this because
not what I'm saying.
it look good if you have on, oh, you got on fake Giuseppe's. Why does it matter to you, bitch?
It don't
You know what
matter.
I'm saying? It don't matter.
I'm gonna wear something
But,
fake in a minute.
but black people will get
Better
mad
believe
at
it.
you
This is
for
what-
wearing
They gonna
fake
know it's
shit.
fake.
This is what black people need. This is what I'm saying to you, bro. You ain't
Yeah.
answer my question neither.
I was.
That wasn't the answer. You know me, issue. I'm gonna give it to you like this, bro.
Me personally, I wear my friend shit.
Yeah, you do, and you a perfect example
Yeah.
of what a friend should be. You're a great friend
Yeah,
to me.
I love
You
my
say that.
friends.
Very great.
So great friend.
Yeah, I love
But
my
what
friends.
I'm saying,
Get on my
to you, what I'm
nerves
saying to you, what I'm saying to you, bro, the people who go buy Gucci and Louis
Yeah.
and stuff, they don't believe in their people.
They
But
don't.
would
They
tell-
don't.
Your home. I know niggas with homeboys.
No.
Not you. I'm not saying you.
Cause I done got
I
a
ain't-
helpful bag too, and that's black on.
You did.
I
You
ain't
did.
saying everybody. I ain't saying
Yeah, he ain't saying everybody.
But more of us. It's a fine percentage, bro. It's a
I don't know. I can't tell. We both I
said,
don't know.
no. But listen though.
Nigga
what-
said, let me go to my issues.
what-
Both don't say it, they don't know. What?
What I'm
But go
saying
ahead.
is, though, bro, the black community, we have to believe. Like, cause just how you'll go into the Gucci, the Louis, and all that stuff, bro. You got a homeboy pushing his shit, and it might be $30, and we won't buy it. But you a hot nigga in your city, and you know if you put that shit on, it's gonna be a lot of.
It's gonna be a lot of
looking
people
for it.
looking
You
for
gotta-
it.
You gotta believe. But you know what I have?
But
been-
that's just in it. This city is a popular city. Like, and that's another thing that goes back to it.
Pensacola's more popular than people think about.
People have businesses,
But for
all around
white people more
Pensacola,
than
but
us.
you won't know because they are not popular. Unless you're a popular.
It's a
you
bandwagon
gotta work
city.
triple
It's a
to get
bandwagon
your-
city.
Yes, you gotta work triple as much to get your business.
That's why
working.
I always felt like, man, I had a motherfucking promoter in this city. He's well known. Come to me. He was like, yeah, this nigga funny. I done seen him do videos. And he tell my homegirl, he said, but he'll never be like me. First of all, bitch, you big with high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Need some Eloquine, goddamn.
But my thing is this. you know what? Everybody keeps saying in the community, we doing all these events down here, but ain't nobody paying homage. But the thing is, the people who we supposed to pay homage to is not reaching back into the community to teach them things. Because I'm going to be gone one day, motherfucker. That's what my nephews, I bring to my shit and let them see. I let my nephew sit in on shit and see. My nephew, you seen Nas. I gave Nas the microphone when I was at an event. Nephew talk. I tell my nephew what to say. Let him know, nigga, you ain't got to just play sports to be successful in black. You ain't got to be no rapper to be successful in black. It's other options to this. We, as a people, we feel like it's, sports is your way out. You got to be a rapper. That's your way out. You still a slave to the game.
To the white people.
And
because 9 times out of 10, it's a white owner
yeah,
that you're working for.
we have to
You're
start
still
teaching our
working.
communities that there are more options.
Yeah, it's
That's why I always
it's crazy
recommend
saying
people
that, bro.
opening up
Because
businesses.
a couple months ago, I was telling somebody and they got mad at me. I was like, doing women and men alike tend to do the same shit they see next people doing. We don't see people starting logistics,
Law firms.
shipping and handling. We got
Right.
law firms, the stuff that like really would change people's life. You know,
Right.
some people spend their life becoming lawyers just to have their own law firm to help black people in the community.
That's what I be want to
And
do.
you-
I want to do with real
I
estate
definitely
though.
wanted to be a lawyer.
Like, we gotta.
Yeah, we need it though. And then even when black people become police officers, they say he a snitch. No, we need more black police
No,
officers.
So
Exactly.
you making sure you.
We need people that understand our
we need
culture.
more
So
black
now when I come
people
to you,
that can know when they in the right or wrong. Black people deal with acceptance when they become police officers. They feel like they gotta be a part of that blue shit.
yeah,
Blue is not a color.
but they scared
Blue
them
is
to
not a
doing that.
race. I mean, blue is a color. Blue is not a race.
Ethnicity. Yeah.
Ethnicity.
Nigga, I'm blue.
Like, I'm blue. What?
Well, you can be now. You know, this
take-
a little different now.
Because if they catch
You
you,
can be anything you want to be.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
but if they catch you, your black ass in these same clothes that I got on, they're gonna treat you the same way.
The same way. It ain't about you.
It's
It
not
ain't about the clothes.
You can be a
It ain't about the clothes.
lawyer.
It ain't about the clothes.
Well,
It's
we-
about you just
You're
being black.
in.
The thing we gotta do, bro, and like I hate talking about racism. It's one of my least favorite.
What's
topics.
up, Ea?
Least favorite.
You ain't
topics.
text me back when I text you, but go ahead.
It's one of my least favorite topics because we already know what the fuck going on.
It still exists to this
It's-
day. It's never gonna go
it's-
anywhere.
By the land.
And then the thing is, y'all say racism is everywhere, but America is the most racist country.
I don't know. Let me tell you this why. Look at the division in Africa. You know, Gandhi was prejudiced. He did not like black people.
Right.
MLK, a lot of political figures who were black, they looked up to Gandhi. Gandhi could not stand black people. Gandhi them and his people went over there and they started doing all kind of tests and doing all kind of stuff to black people over there. To this day, people still doing all kind of crazy shit to black people up over there in
Right. I've
Africa.
heard about Africa.
Yeah,
I've
you know what I'm
heard
saying?
certain parts they
And
do not
then-
like black people.
It's black
Yeah.
people sell black people over there.
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
black
but
people
that's
that
how it
don't like
started.
black-
The way of the world.
It's American. Do they not like Americans?
I think that's what it is.
They don't like Americans.
They don't like
Because
Americans.
if they like the melody,
And then if you black American, because you claiming us, and then people say, well, you never heard about slavery. But the thing is, just because you never heard about it don't mean it don't happen.
Right.
They could have built a system to block that from you from learning that. Because how the fuck, let me tell you something. I do ancestry. Like I said, I'm doing my family reunion right now. I asked my great uncle.
Don't bring our person on.
I said, hey, my great grandma, I asked about her. I said, did she ever talk about her parents? And he said no, but she talked about her grandma Lucy, who was a slave that came in on a slave ship from Africa with her mama. So I goes, and finally, I do a prayer first. I tell my people all the time, show me who y'all are. Show me where we come from. The other night, I'm doing the fucking shirt for the family reunion, putting shit together, and all of a sudden I finds my great grandmama, Grandma Lucy, a servant at 3 years old.
3?
But see, war is a way of the world. But it's
And she was
about
owned by a
what you-
white child.
What you do with your slaves, like when African American, when Africans used to catch slaves, they used to keep them for a time, and you had the choice of joining their tribe or going back home, working for your freedom. That was the difference. Then the white man came down from wherever the fuck they came from.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
and
Wherever.
we got greedy. We started thinking what they valued, we didn't value. They put it in our ancestors' head that these things was valuable and worth human lives. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I said that you would never be satisfied. That's why Ola Dumare said that's what the curse for them, because how they were, he cursed them and said y'all will never be satisfied, and that's why they always want more.
That
And-
explains that stats you put on
that's us as
Facebook. You shared on Facebook.
What was
It's a
it?
curse on Pensacola.
I heard it in church when I was growing up.
I can believe it.
And I didn't know that, and she said 7 witches that fly around Pensacola. A pastor told me that, and they wreak havoc over Pensacola. Stop playing.
I'm hearing this in a long time.
Stop playing. I still, and my grandma told me today.
On Facebook.
Yeah,
It's like it's a curse.
but they say that the Indians, what's his name, Geronimo, cursed Pensacola.
Cause he was in the he was in
That
the
explains
he
a
was in the
lot.
fort out there, bro.
He was in Fort Pickens. Let me
Yeah,
tell you, I
he
went to
died
Fort
in
Pickens.
Fort
My mom
out
used,
there.
we used to always go to Fort Pickens Beach when we was kids.
He was last captain.
And my mom, we went to the prison is black at Fort Pickens, and me and my sister, I had to be probably about 11. My sister, they was probably about 9. We would go down the steps to go into the prison, and we heard somebody moan real hard, and we took off running like hell no, there's some energy up in that motherfucker. But because how we grew up, we was always experiencing shit.
Indians are nature.
Yeah.
So anything they done to the land is gonna stick.
Yes.
Until somebody of their descendants break the curse.
Yes.
But you know, I used to always hear, "Don't move back to Pensacola. It's a hole. It's gonna suck you in."
My daddy used to say that. My daddy
That's
told me, he
so
said, after
good.
your mama, I never mess with on from
2015,
Pensacola
I swear to
again.
I ain't gonna
Every
lie to
time
y'all.
I wanted to move,
I ain't
something
gonna lie to you. I'm so deep off in what I'm on. I don't believe it.
Let me tell you this, and let me tell you this why. That's why God connected us together. My uncle told me this. He said, nephew, I watch you on social media. My uncle stay in California, big nice ass house in the hills, looking down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Biggity. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But my uncle he was in the Marines too. That's what motivated me to go in the Marines. So he a big struck, but he older. He 50 something. But my uncle told me, he said, he just came down. He said, instead of y'all complaining about what Pensacola don't have, why can't you bring it to Pensacola?
That's innovation.
He said, nephew, I see what you do. I know what you want to do. He said, I'll back you, because he got businesses in California. He got a cigar lounge. And I was like, all right. Then now I look at it, man. I got multiple places where I can have events at. Man, even, I ain't going to get into too deep, but God has showed me over and over and over and over again, like, I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you want. We have a hard time telling God what we want. Because sometimes we be scared to tell God what we
I
want.
don't think it be that we have a hard time telling God. We have a hard time being specific.
And we have a hard time.
on what we want. We can
Yes.
say, "Oh God, give me a financial blessing."
But
No.
even on top of that, why are we only going to God when we need something?
Exactly.
Why are we trying to
You go to
develop
him
a
when
that's what I
relationship
learned
with
as
God?
well.
Yeah.
You
You
can't
know what I'm
just go
saying?
to God when you're in trouble.
You can't go to God when you're in trouble.
Right.
You gotta
One
think
thing Queen taught me is that God don't protect stupid.
You don't protect
Yeah.
stupid. Don't protect stupid at all.
Yeah. But I appreciate you. We got to talk, Ia. I appreciate y'all for checking in with the G Spot Podcast. Again, tonight, make sure y'all check us out each and every Thursday night. Like I said, but again, make sure y'all check out, we got the Trap Karaoke coming up with PH. PH.
It's gonna be lit, y'all.
It's gonna be, and we
lit.
got Hill and DJ Hill in the building that's gonna be DJing. It's BYB event. $15 tickets. Make sure y'all get on Eventbrite or come to the door, and it's $25 tickets if y'all want 2 free drinks.
We got the African Day Party. We working on that.
We working on the African Day
Yes,
Party. We
that's
bringing
what
that
I'm ready
back.
for. The Winnemobile was very much a success.
Yes.
We was turned the last year that they
Yes.
had it in Mobile.
Yeah.
You know,
So make sure y'all check that out, man. Peace, love, and like I said before, make sure y'all stay consistent and make sure y'all learn how to trust yourselves more. Make sure y'all be more prayerful. Don't go praying when shit get tough. Pray all the damn time. Because
And thank God.
thank God. Be
don't
very
ask
thankful.
love yourself.
And not only thank God, thank the energies that God has sent. Yeah. Be very thankful, man. Make sure y'all be safe tonight. Y'all have a good night. If y'all going out to the juke joints,
What today? Thursday.
today Thursday. Maybe y'all going out to the juke
Read
joints.
the post.
Yeah, make sure y'all have a good time, man, and y'all be safe with each other. Make sure y'all check out the RWR Live. If y'all haven't already downloaded the RWR Live 365 app, make sure y'all download the app so you can listen to my show, other shows live, and y'all can listen to good music too. Also, if you in Pensacola area, make sure y'all check out the Black Coffee Cafe here in Pensacola, the only black library we have in Pensacola. And it's a documentary that I shared on social media. I didn't know in the 1960s there was a war against black libraries. They were in the South specifically targeting black libraries and burning them on fire. I just shared it. So make sure y'all check that out, man. Get into the black books. Understand, man. Don't feel like you forced to tell your kids that they have to like fucking just play sports, just do one thing, man. There's no one way to be black.
And I'm gonna say, man, with the kids, put the electronics down. Have them read a book.
Go outside and play and get some
Go
sun.
outside. Get some vitamin D.
Yes.
Like electronics is not
The kids
like,
vitamin D.
electronics is not life. The kids ignore him. But until then, guys, love yourselves, love each other.
I say,
We out.
and like I said, man, this is my best friend. We've been really good friends since 11th grade.
2007,
11th grade.
8.
We graduated 09.
Yeah. So 7.
I graduated 09.
Yeah, we graduated 09. Yeah, so
2007.
that's been my dog for a very long time.
2023.
Yeah.
Long time.
And so make sure y'all definitely support the page, man. Y'all be loved. Make sure y'all share, subscribe,
Make sure you
support.
stop by
SU's Corner.
SU's Corner.
Yeah.
Tell them what the address.
Get you some shoes. That's 3002 North 9th Avenue.
I say.
They got some good stuff in
And
there,
then
y'all.
the spiritual store, we got clothes in there in case y'all looking for some drip. It ain't 400.
Yeah.
That's
I want some of the bracelets
3014
and
North
necklaces
9th
you got
Avenue.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolf made these.
Yeah. Make sure y'all check us out, man. Make sure y'all have a good night, man. And always, like I said before, even if y'all come later, make sure y'all always drop positivity and make sure y'all follow my YouTube. I got a new Twitter coming up because the old Twitter got a little out of hand.
Cheers.
But make sure y'all, I will post a new Twitter comment link. But make sure y'all follow RWR Live. Make sure y'all follow me on Spotify too. And man, be blessed. Be blessed, man. And all the men up out there, man, remember, man, we are here to protect our women.
I sure.
Protect the black woman at all costs. Okay? Because as you can see, Susie done wearing their hair and all kind of crazy shit.
Susie wearing who?
Yeah. And then now they're trying to manipulate. I saw a woman on Twitter who has a meat now. How the fuck did that happen?
You got a what, bro?
A meat.
A what?
A meat.
A meat.
Meat, nigga. You think about it. Eggplant.
A lady?
A lady. Things are changing. So we got to, the women that was born men, we got to protect them. But let me say this now. The women who have transitioned, and we don't disrespect y'all either.
You gotta throw that shit out there.
We don't disrespect y'all either.
We love the transgender.
But we
community.
love, yeah, because I have good friends who are in the transgender community. But and they are very big supporters.
We are very big supporters
Yeah.
of LGBTQ.
What?
I don't know about the alphabet.
Is it?
Yeah. And ABC on number 3. We are,
LGBT.
and WEAR. We cool with all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So
strong.
make sure
Yeah.
y'all make sure
Sue Strong?
Oprah.
make sure y'all do all of that. We love y'all. And man, y'all have a good night. He said me.
He said me.
Go to bed.
Hey, y'all have a
yeah.
good night.
Bye, y'all.
I'm off for the karaoke. Oh, yeah. She's gonna be there.
All right. Everything.